Hey everyone, Jordan here from That Car Life, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to transform your non-turbo car from sounding like this to sounding like this, all for under $200. Stay tuned. Alright, so you guys are probably wondering, how is that possible? How do you make your non-turbo car sound like a turbo for that cheap? Well, I'm here, we've got the Triple S Pulsar, we've got Angelo, aka Boost Kings over here. How's the 34 treating you?
It's good, haven't taken it out for a while, but you know, it's going on a bit more.
The UF Patrol needs to come back out in force. You guys are probably wondering, how are you going to do this? How do you turbo your car for that cheap? Yeah, we're going to show you guys how we are going to do it. So our friends over at the Sonicorn has sent us out a package, which I've got another one that I've already opened, which I'll show you guys. I don't normally do these kind of videos, but when the Sonicorn reached out to sponsor this video, I honestly got pretty excited because I realized, you know what? I think I can make a pretty fun video with their products. So what this is the Sonicorn right here. It's basically a horn that you can wire into your car. It's 130 decibels, so I think it's about 20 decibels louder than a normal car horn. And the cool thing about this, which is why I really wanted to use it, is you can actually load your own sounds onto it. So we're going to be loading turbo sounds onto this, rotary 13B Brappy idle sounds onto this thing, a couple of memes as well. Have a bit of fun with it and see if it actually sounds real. I mean, I doubt it's going to sound 100% real, but I'm very curious to see the results, and I'm also very excited to show you guys how this works, just in case you wanted to do something like this for yourself. And I think it'll be a lot of fun going to a meet, messing around with your friends, just having a whole bunch of different sounds on this thing. Do you reckon it'll sound good?
It's either going to be really, really good or really shit.
It's going to be hit or miss,
I have some faith. I reckon it'll sound pretty cool.
How do we actually install this, bro? Like, what's the process?
Well, we don't want to bolt anything and drill holes, everything. We want to make it still, semi-stable. So I'm thinking of doing some form of cable tie system through the strut brace. So
that's
it's
mad.
going to be securely fixed, it's not going to move. And it's on the cold side, so it won't be too hot here. And then with the wiring, we'll cable tie it and follow with the rest of the cables and keep it.
So like run the wiring around here and connect it to the battery.
So I'll keep it the other way, so it should be good like that.
Yeah, we're going to install it there, and hopefully it'll bring out some good sounds.
It should be a simple install, hopefully.
They do have custom sounds on their site that you can download and put onto it, but I'm going to show you guys how to get your own sounds onto this thing as well. So the Sonicorn has a USB that you plug into your computer. Pretty much all you got to do is drag and drop MP3 sounds onto it. So I've just gone into YouTube and downloaded a bunch of sounds, like turbo sounds and stuff like that. You've got to find a short clip that you want and just load that straight onto it. And something that's important is you've got to format it this way. Obviously make sure it's an MP3, but you got to assign it to each button. So the Sonicorn has a remote here with 4 buttons. Button 1 dash the sound, and then so on. And that's how you do it. And all you got to do is eject it. So yeah, we got some mad sounds on here. We're going to chuck it into the car, install it, get some mad doses out of a non-turbo Triple S Pulsar. That Car Life Support has rocked up in the S15, brought us some coffees, so thank you very much.
You guys have already drinking them.
We've already smashed the coffees, we needed it. We've got to install this.
Brother, ooh, make your engine bay.
It's the daily, it's the daily. Don't judge me, it's the daily.
I thought car guys were meant to keep their car clean.
Yeah, you know what? Mem saw my S15 engine bay and he freaked out. He went inside, got a rag, and he's like, "Oh, Jordan!" And he starts cleaning it. He's like, "When was the last time you cleaned this?" I'm like, "I don't know."
That was me when I saw the underside of your car.
Yeah.
I had a heart attack. It was fucking terrible.
It's, good fun. Let's test her out. We'll connect it up.
Permanently put it in.
We're gonna give you guys one turbo sound that we've loaded. Oh, that's hectic. Angelo's mounted it up here onto the strut brace, so that's pretty sturdy too, eh?
About 16 cable ties. And it's not touching anything, there's a space underneath, so.
Yeah, and as Angelo said, this is on the cold side of the engine as well, so.
It's not gonna be extremely hot here.
We're gonna run the wires here, and Angelo said as well, we'll put the USB here, eh?
Yeah, leave it somewhere we can actually get to, and we'll still coiled, so that you can always change the sounds if you want later on.
Yeah, you can bring your laptop here, update the sound. So now what's left? We just gotta wire it up.
Let's get wired up, which will take us a few minutes. All done.
Soldering it on to extend the wire. It's a little bit too short to reach from there to the battery.
Depends on where you put the actual speaker itself, it will reach in most cases.
In our case, we're gonna have it over here. All right, so everything is all wired in and connected. We've got the horn, as you guys saw, mounted to the strut brace. The wiring comes all the way down here to the battery, and it's literally just connected to the battery terminal. So that's it. She's all wired in, plugged in, ready to go. All that's left now is to take this thing out and hear how it sounds when it's running.
And with the bonnet closed, I'm curious.
And with the bonnet closed as well. We are very curious to test this out. What do you guys think? How do you think it's gonna sound?
I have faith. I think once we're outside and open area, it'll sound good.
What do you reckon, that color support?
Only
We have to wait and see.
No, the high-pitched turbo.
I don't know. We gotta wait and see. So yeah, I'm very curious. I hope you guys are as well, to see if it actually sounds real or not. There's only one way to find out. Let's do it. So the Sonic horn is installed in the car. I haven't used it yet. I've just driven here to, that Car Life filming location, which you probably can't really tell where it is. I don't know. Can you tell where it is, that colour support?
I have no idea where we are, Jordan.
I don't know.
What does that yellow sign say? I can't read.
I can't read it either.
I can't English.
Anyway, we have the Triple S here and the Sonic horn is installed, so it's time to test it out and see if it sounds real. For under $200, can you make your non-turbo car sound like it has a turbo? Let's find out. So for starters, we've got the bonnet closed and we're out in this open area. In the garage, it was a bit echoey and stuff, so it was hard to hear what it will really sound like. Yeah, we've got all the sounds loaded up. What I'll do first, I'll play the sounds now while the engine's off, show you guys what it sounds like, and then I'll turn the engine on, we'll rev it, drive around a bit, and just see how real it sounds. So the first sound is the VL Turbo Flutter. Let's try this out. Wait, that sounds hectic. Does that actually sound real? I don't know. Let's hear that again.
It actually does.
Wait, that actually sounds real. We've got the S15 over here, which has a T28 flutter, so we're gonna compare it in this video as well. Fake turbo dose to the real thing with the S15. So obviously the S15 is going to sound better, but I am curious to see just how close this will be to the real thing. One more time, I'm obsessed with this. That is a hectic flutter. Oh, wow, man. I can't wait to drive around and get some reactions in this thing.
What else have you got on there, Jordan?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting too excited with the VL Turbo Dose. We've got another sound. Let's try this one out.
Can I get up?
That's the bit of a meme sound. So yeah, we got a good old "Can I get a oh yeah?" If you ever just want to mess around with your mates, I've just put that sound in there just in case for, just for good fun. All right, so the other sound that we've got is a 13B rotary idle, which I actually got from Joel Candy FA3TS. Big shout out to you. I did a feature on his 1300 if you guys want to check it out. Basically, I got the idle off of his car, so you guys can hear. It's supposed to be a 13B idling. I don't know, it doesn't sound as loud. Does it sound like a real 13B to you, that colour support?
Sounds like it's coming from the radio, to be honest.
Yeah, this one, I guess it does kind of sound like a radio or a speaker. It's obviously not as loud as a real life rotary, so this one, yeah, I don't think it's gonna pass as being a real rotary idle, but I think it's still pretty funny to have it there anyway. But the turbo sound, I think that just sounds pretty legit. I can't believe it.
I think it's because it's high pitch.
Yeah, it's a high pitched turbo sound. It just sounds very real. I don't know, it sounds real.
You're obsessed.
I'm obsessed. I can't stop doing this. This Sonic horn, man, this is staying on the car and I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Just... That's so cool. But obviously the engine is off. I reckon we'll start it up. I'll do a couple of drive-bys past that Car Life support and we'll see what it sounds like driving. And I'm also gonna try and do this where I'm gonna match it with the gear changes to try and make it sound as realistic as possible. Let's see how this goes. Guys, I also wanted to mention as well, you can probably hear the Triple S has a terrible exhaust leak. Like it basically sounds straight pipe. So the engine noise might be pretty loud compared to the speaker, but if anything, this will be the ultimate test with a very big exhaust leak SR20. So we'll see how loud and how real it sounds.
On the outside.
Does it sound real on the outside?
Yeah, it does.
I hope so. So that was some outside clips. We'll go to like a bit of a higher speed and I'm gonna try and make it real, like changing gears. So let's give this a go. I think I kind of delayed that reaction a bit. that felt more real. Because of the exhaust leak, it's making a whole bunch of noises. So just, yeah, disregard any weird noises this car makes. That's not the turbo. I think on the outside it's maybe louder.
It is.
I think because the engine's so loud because of the exhaust leak, it's a bit harder to hear it, but you can definitely still hear it over the exhaust. That's actually loud, that echoed off the wall. what do you think that colour support?
I think on the outside it obviously is louder. On the inside we can just hear it, but while driving it sounds real.
Honestly, I'm pretty impressed. Like, it does sound, definitely from the outside it sounds more real, but if you're timing the gear changes with the turbo dose, it honestly does sound pretty real, like, not gonna lie. Obviously nothing compared to the real thing, but as real as you're gonna get for a speaker, do you know what I mean? You might fool some people. I think to the average person who's not into cars, you might actually fool them. Yeah. Do you like my turbo? Yeah. I just installed it. New mod. Yeah. Those kids loved it.
Oh my god.
So we just got back from taking the Triple S around the block, and you guys could hear how the, you know, fake turbo sounded, driving, revving. Whether or not you think it sounds real or not, it's still a whole lot of fun to just have with your friends and just mess with random people. This horn is actually so funny, the fact that you can do this. All right, guys, so the only thing left to do now is to compare the sound of the turbo using the Sonic horn and using a real turbo from an S15 Silvia. So let us know in the comments down below, do you think the Sonic horn turbo sound is going to sound similar to the real thing on the S15? Let us know what you think. We're going to find out right now. Let's test it. So that was a comparison of the both. I don't know, what do you guys think sounded better? The real life turbo on the S15 or the turbo sounds coming from the Sonic horn? Let us know what you think down below. What sounded better? Or if the Sonic horn turbo sound actually came pretty close to the real thing. I'm very curious to see what you guys think. It does depend on the quality of the sound clip that you load onto it. I think I did find a pretty good quality sound, which definitely comes out in the result. So overall, guys, I'm honestly pretty impressed with the quality of the Sonic horn speaker. If you load some clear sounds onto it, it honestly sounds pretty cool. Just like this. With the bonnet up, that is so much louder. That actually hurt our ears. So I want to give a massive thank you to the Sonic horn for sending us this out. It was a whole lot of fun using this, and I'm definitely going to have a good time messing with my friends with the turbo sounds and the other meme sounds I've loaded onto this. And if you guys are interested in getting one for yourself, I've got some good news. You can actually use a discount code TCLB10. I'll put the code right here and the link in the description as well if you guys want to check it out and cop a Sonic horn for yourself. Using my code, you can get 10% off. I definitely won't recommend using it while you drive. I'm not sure about legalities of this, driving it and using the sound. I just did it simply for testing purposes. So as you guys know, the Sonic horn is already pretty fairly priced as is, but if you don't want to spend the money on actually getting one for yourself, don't worry, I'm actually giving one away. They've actually sent out another unit, which I'll be giving away to one lucky subscriber. So to enter the giveaway, guys, all you got to do is head down to thatcarlife.com.au. I'll link it up here and down below. And to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is cop any piece of That Car Life apparel over the next 30 days from the posting of this video. And after that 30 days, I'm going to choose one lucky winner, and I'll send you out a free Sonic horn that you can do whatever you want with. So yeah, big shout out to Sonic horn once again for sponsoring this video. I actually had a blast using this, and I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun using this in the future as well. All right, so I'll leave the video there, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was definitely a fun one to make. That will never get old. Like that is just so much fun. But yeah, this was definitely a very fun video to make, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Just for a good laugh. Don't take it too seriously, guys, please, in the comments. This was just a bit of good fun. It is a good meme. It's a good laugh. It's a whole lot of fun. Yeah, I'll link all the details for the Sonic horn here if you want to follow them on their socials. Check out their site down below. If you guys do install it on your cars, make sure you send it to me at That Car Life on Instagram. I'd love to see the sounds that you guys put on it and all the reactions and stuff that you guys get. I think it'll be pretty funny. It's honestly a really good time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Can I get a... That is so loud. There's so many people staring at us. That is very loud, that one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.